the weather, 'cause I think it's simply grand whenever we're together, holding my honey's hand. We go strolling by the hour, it can rain to beat the band. It's just an April shower, holding my honey's hand. Oh gosh, oh gee, we walk and we walk. Oh gosh, oh gee, we don't have to talk. There's a certain satisfaction that we both can understand, and that's the main attraction, holding my honey's hand.
Beautiful end to a beautiful montage. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to TRKGaming&RailProductions. And today, you couldn't tell, is a welcome back sort of video. Welcome back to a Trainz creator that left in 2020, 2021, I think. Green Coast is back, in quotes, because they're not really back. The site's back up, basically. It's long story short. So it's easier to get their content now. So what had happened was, well, actually we'll get into that later. Let's just get into these beautiful steam engines. So before me right now are 7 different locomotives, 4 of which are from the same railroad, but that's irrelevant now, isn't it? There was another candidate that was supposed to make it into this video. The Texas and Pacific I-Class 210-4 Texas, or Texas and Pacific 610, was supposed to be in this video, but it kind of faltered. And we'll get into, well, that's the big issue. The big issue is how the 610 kind of faltered. We're gonna go ahead and get onto our first engine here, which should be the 060. So this is also a fair warning to anyone that wants to go and purchase Green Coast content now that the site's back up. If you have TRS 2019 SP5 or Trainz Road Simulator 2022, which is what I have, some of Green Coast's content will not work because of scripting and other issues that happened when N3D decided to update Trainz, and it ultimately destroyed Green Coast's content. So the creator kind of lost the how do you say it? Lost the I don't even know how to put, but lost the magic, I guess, behind this content was kind of lost because of this. And I'll get into everything that doesn't work for Trainz 2019 and SP5 and up. Content with SP3 and 4 is known to work the best. So that's that. So let's get into our first locomotive, which is actually pretty rare. I have to cite up because I only know the name. There's so many of them. The PRR C6. So the B6 is a switcher that the Pennsylvania Railroad used in the early 1900s. I also have that information. No, just in early 1900s. These things came in 3 classes: the B6, B6SA, and B6SB. They were all built between 1902 and 1920, between all 3 classes. This one we have right here, 296. So this is the freeware. This is the only freeware locomotive on the site. Give a little light. That's the thing with Green Coast content. They have this very bright light, which on some of the models I like, but on others it doesn't really work with me. It's kind of like my own criticism. Everything else about these models are amazing. I love them. So I think these all have custom cabs too. So this is it for the B6. Nice stuff. So let's hear the whistle. There we go. And then the bell, I think, is just generic. I've heard that before. Most of the train stuff. Alright, let's put the V6 back, and let's bring out the next locomotive, the 080 or the PRR C1. Oh no, not the C1. It's the H6 is the next locomotive. I'm taking a different screen for this. My apologies. So the H6 consolidation is the next locomotive we're looking at. Okay, good right there. 4691. I went from smallest to largest with this. I will also add, this is just a welcome back video. This is not really a review of these locomotives, because I'm sure a lot of people have bought this stuff already. Yeah, this is just a good little look of these locomotives. There's a bit of a reintroduction and a welcome back Green Coast, the website. Okay, so here's the H6. Everything's about the same light, everything, so 280. So with this, these come with 2 tenders, I believe. Let me bring it up on here. What you get with the H6. So you get 2 locomotive variants and 2 tender variants. I don't remember which ones that I used for this. I probably mixed them now that I think about it. Probably not. They'll be listed. They'll be listed on here. Yes, there are 2 variants and 2 tender types. Alright, so let's look at the cab now. Okay. Liking it. So for the preview, I haven't really looked at all these cabs, like, at all. So, oh, that's interesting. Oh, okay, that's cool. I like that. I like that. That's interesting, to say the least. Alright, so let's hear the whistle of the H6. I think the bell is the same as the H6. The C1 is where the bells start to change in terms of like Pensi locomotives. So let's put the H6 back and let's bring out the C1. Oh yeah, price. Right. Price. Because C1 was free. Also, I don't know if you do, but I made an account with Green Coast. I'm not sure if you need one to purchase the content. Yeah, I think I need one. Always do this thing where I stop them, the drivers continuously move. It's very strange. Now this is also where like the faultiness of the content starts to show with Green Coast stuff. So with the C1, are there locomotive variants? I think it's 10, if I remember correctly. Say whether or not okay, well, we'll be alright. Yeah, so with the C1, there are 3 tender variants. But the problem is that with the C1 tenders, because this is TRS-22, it falls under that content that got slashed in the Trainz update because of their scripting. So, as of right now, I only have 1 tender with the C1. which doesn't really hit me too hard. Just as long as I can use an engine descendant, I'm fine. And I'm actually glad that this one, that this tether works. Ooh, sorry. Yeah, so I'm glad that this tender works, because if you guys saw in the little montage, that tender can actually be used with the consolidation with the H6 and complement them pretty well. So I've seen it. So yeah, I'm pretty happy that this will work. Okay, yeah, so looking at the C1 now, there are 3 tender styles, right? Okay, so yeah, there are 3 tender styles and 1 locomotive. And other are the ones that don't work. I think this is version 3. I'm not sure. Those that are playing in S18 or 4, Trainz 19, you can get them in the comments. Light, more brightness. So, cab now. Cab. Oh yeah, the two animators. I forgot to mention being down there. Yeah, that's starting a little weird now by now, because this is the style of it being. Alright, so, but still nonetheless, it's two animators, so let's get a whistle. It's the same as the H6, so the bell is different. The normal fancy bell. Let's put the C1 back and move on to our first big game. Our big dog out of this game. R2A now. So there was an update with the R2A between the time it originally got released and the time that I got it. The site came back. Real disappointing when I found out the site was down. The 6 not this. A lot of stuff. So here's the R2A. So the R2As, there's nothing really much here to say in the description. But this is also where information started to come out about locomotives. So there were 21 builds, starting with 3,500 in 1924. An additional 7 R2s built in 1926. 10 more in 1928, 3553 to 3562, all equipped with water tube fireboxes, which weren't successful. I did not know that. So these locomotives had problems. These locomotives are also kind of significant to me, because I saw them before in a little film where they had the I-5 class, the New Haven I-5s, or one I-5 pulling the Yankee Clipper, I think. It was, if I can remember it, I think it was the Yankee Clipper. And then after they got done with the I-5, they went right to a mountain type, I think. And I'm a sucker for steam locomotives that have the water heater on the front, so on the top of the boiler like this. Which is why I like the Erie Pacifics so much. Because in the end, I think a lot of them had water heaters that sat on top of the boiler like that. So this is the engine, and yeah, so we'll go into the world editor, and I'll show you guys all the steam and everything we put on these engines, on some of these, because others don't have it. So we'll continue. Now we'll cab. They did a really great job with all of these locomotives. Such a shame. Such a shame. So, yeah, let's hear the whistle. Where that sound from the audio came from, but I know where I heard it from. I heard that from Roblox game. That's where I heard it from. Oh yeah. Also, the light's a little dimmer on mountains. So the R2A and the Southern Pacific MT3 have dimmer lights. Let's bring up Skyline. The Skyline. The Skyline give me confidence I'm gonna build the J1, and I love Pennsylvania J1. So let's start the build. Alright, so now we have Skyline and Southern Pacific T3 mountain type. Let me bring there are two variants of locomotive itself, and then two variants of tenders, but the tenders carry different styles. This one carries the Southern Pacific, just the Southern Pacific lettering on the tender, and then there's the other tender has Southern Pacific line. They're also different tenders. So I'm saying one is the 120C-C-8 and the other is the 160-C. So we're also using this. We're gonna get into the skins. I guess we can do that right now. So there are 12 variants. You can also change the funnel and the headlight. So let's look at this real quick. Okay, so we got here's everything here. So we have first the funnel. Let's take a look at the funnel. There are 3 funnel variants. It's not really noticeable on the Skyline, but that's because the Skyline kind of covers the funnel. So that's 3. Let's go to 1. That's the first one. The second funnel is what spawns in, and then you have 3. So we'll stick with 2. There are 2 headlight variants. This is 1, and then if I get a little closer here, we will be able to see 2. And then these are all the skins that come with it. There is the black with white. The standard black, first off, there's the standard black, the black with white stripes, the black with stripes with white walls, but this only comes up on the pilot wheels. It doesn't come up on the driver or trailing wheels. Black with red cab, the black with red cab, white stripes, all of that with white walls, same thing. Green standard, light green standard. Green with stripes, white walls as well. And then this is the last one. This is the one that this is one of the skins that you saw in the video. The rest of them were either standard black or black with white stripes, which I don't even think I used that one too much. It was probably just mainly black standard and this variant right here. But that's it for the mountain, I believe, the Southern Pacific MT3 mountain. Oh, wait. Ooh. I'm so glad I caught myself. I forgot about the whistle and the bell. So the bell sounds like this. And I believe this is a Southern Pacific 5 chime. I'll have to look at the dependencies again. The last time I looked at it, this is an SP5 chime, not a 6 chime. But it still sounds beautiful. Beautiful stuff. So now we're gonna get into my favorite locomotive that I picked up from this site. Going forward to the study. So the big 6 or B&O 1A. I didn't want to get that wrong. I knew it was in S class of some sort, but I didn't want to get it wrong. So this is the B&O S1A big 6 Santa Fe type locomotive. Okay, so that's another one. This right here, this is another like side effect. The Trainz update is that steam will come out of the, I don't know if that's standard or not, but it seems normal on this one. It probably isn't, but steam will come out of the air compressor. While this is only on this variant, steam will come out of the air compressor while it stops moving. Once you get it moving, the steam goes away. But the same can't be said for the other variants. But we'll get into that later. So, look at the cab. This is the bright light. Good stuff. I'm so sorry. But we'll get into pricing at the end of the video, so I don't forget again. So these guys, the big 6s, were built in 1923 and were upgraded. They were upgraded to the 1914 built S-Class locomotive, 6100 to 6224, that sported larger drivers than the previous two tankers that the B&O had. So these guys were really good, as seen in the little montage. You saw the S1As pulling heavy trains and in helper service. So it's really good. The technical specs aren't on the site, but what is on here is where they were mainly run. This is on the B&O's Sandpath Parade, now owned by the great C6. So scrolling down, we get 6 different locomotives, different skins, 6 different locomotives, and each with a different skin. So this is one of the ones with the black cab. You get 3 with the black cab and 3 with a red cab. And then just the standard 10. Now another side effect to this that the S2As suffers, if I come on the map You guys see that? Everything here has a tender. Well, this is another thing. This is a thing that the MT3 suffers from too. If you see here, the MT3, there's the locomotive. That's supposed to be like a car, right? Because that's what the cars look like. But no, it comes up as an engine. And I think that also messes with it when it runs, because I've noticed that when I run it, the tender kind of jolts forward. Even when it's not running the double header, this happens. But with these guys, the tender's not even there. So while you're running it, you can't even check the your coal and water amounts, which sucks, but they still work. So if you like wanted to just run these, they still work. So I still recommend that you were to get these, because these are beautiful locomotives. So let's hear the whistling bell. This is a B&O 3 chime, I think. I could be mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's a B&O 3 chime. It should be, because that's what I saw on the dependency list. That's what it said. It said a B&O 3 chime. I still think that this is the most beautiful whistle that I've heard up to this point. Because it's one of them. It's one of my favorites. And there's the bell. But that is not it for the S2A. The S1A. Jesus. Had it right this whole time. Right at the end. My apologies, do not rag me in the comments, please. Trust me, I do know what I'm talking about to an extent. I try to. So that's not it for the S1A 6188. Going back into the stall. And of course, save the best for last, the biggest for last, the Pennsylvania Railroad. So I wanted to pick this up because, of course, there aren't many duplex locomotives or trains at all. And of course, the Pence was big on duplex locomotives. Yes, there's the T1, but of course that's not the end of it. And of course, I wanted to also extend my Pennsylvania Railroad roster, as it's one of my favorite Eastern roads. So, look at the page here if you guys go back to Pennsylvania Railroad. So, seen here, the wheel arrangement is 4-4-6-4. There was a prototype, a single prototype in 25 degrees. They were the largest non-articulated steam locomotives ever built, and the most powerful locomotives ever static tested, producing 7,987 cylinder horsepower. Whoa. It's pretty strong. So these things were pretty powerful. They were more powerful than the locomotives that the PRR had in service at the time. They could run 125 freight cars at 50 miles per hour. Again, this is what all the site has to say about a green code. All this information is on the site. But these locomotives were all out of service by 1951. Because of dieselization, for one, but there was another reason, because they were, so from what I keep hearing from all historians or people that do top 10 most expensive steam locomotives, is that the Q2s were just slightly stronger than the J1s, the 210-4 Texas types that were built for the Pennsy during World War II. They were slightly stronger, but they had a higher operating and maintenance cost, which is what caused them to be withdrawn from service. And of course, another thing with duplex locomotives on the Pennsy especially was that they had a lot of problems with wheel slip, but that explained by the great history in the dark with the T1s. The wheel slip was because with the T1s they came in so late, people didn't really get the crews didn't really get used to them, and that's why they caused wheel slip so much, but they were good. The Q2s, I'm not sure, because they were not only scrapped by 1951, but I haven't heard anything about these things being, how the issue with wheel slip is, how it came about and how it, but I'm just sure it's because there were problems with duplex locomotives, and they just showed here with the Q2. So let's look at the cab. There we go. The cab signal. They put that right there. And everything is good. That's how they got it right. Now also I really enjoy the rest of the with all of them. So enough about the information, let's just hear the good old NC3 chime. And then it's the same standard bell that you would find on just about every Pennsylvania Railroad locomotive. And that's it. The Q2 comes with, it comes with two variants. It comes with two variants. I've only ever seen one. That might be because it falls under that sort of bad order content, in quotes, with the rest of the Green Coast's corrupt stuff. I haven't seen the second variant, but I'll have to go and look for it. But that's all for the locomotive. All the the standard stuff that I picked up from Green Coast. There's obviously stuff that's not there, like the Western Maryland Scenic Railroad 734. That have on P&Ls. I'm not really gonna rush to pick it up, but also I don't really have a Western Maryland Scenic Railroad route to run it. That's another reason. The Lake Superior and Ishmael 280. God, stop. Okay, this is gonna be good. I think that's good. So there's also a Panama Railway Panama Canal Railway Company. There's a locomotive under that. The Western Maryland Decapods and Shades as well. Indiana Harbor Belt has a locomotive. More 080. Okay, that's cool. I didn't really look at that. And then there is, of course, there's one last locomotive. It's from the B&O C6. That's not cool. And then, of course, the TMP I-1A Texas is not here for very obvious reasons. It's such a shame that I can't use it. Such a shame. I'm very disappointed. I didn't find out that it didn't work until after I got it, and that it was victim to everything. So there's no before we move on to everything else, there is no guarantee that the creator of Green Coast is going to come back and make new content, nor is there any like confirmation that he'll come back and fix everything because he's working on a new game, Railroad. So all I can hope for, and all I can hope for me and everybody else that has Trainz 2019 and up, and it includes 2022, that he'll come back and fix the stuff that got corrupt at the roots. That's the hope. That's the hope. I don't care if he doesn't make anything new. I would just hope that he fixes the stuff that got corrupted. But of course, that's in due time. That's in due time. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be. If it doesn't happen, then I won't be like terribly disappointed because I'm very happy with what I have right now. So that's it for all of that. So now let's move on to the other freeware that you get. It's only these first four cars. The N5 Caboose at the end of this little short line of cars does not come with this. That's of course the K&L Trainz that came from the K&L Trainz N5 Caboose CAC, which you can pick up for maybe it's $8, I'm not sure. So the first of these freeware cars is the X50A boxcar. The next is the H24 hopper. Next is the Pennsylvania Railroad tanker AA. and the G30 gondola. There is one more car, but it's missing. The PRR F30 flat car. There are two variants of that flat car, but it's not here because, well, I'm gonna take a guess why it's not here. So, on to the rest of the stuff. This is it. This is the last bit of stuff here. So here is here are two variants of the S1A, H6. Of course, mentioned earlier, there are three of each, with a black cab and one with a red cab. So you get three with the red cab and three with the black cab. I put these both here to represent the others, but they are there. So you get the one that was in the roundhouse, you get the one that looks like this with a little more gray smoke box, and then you get one with the all black smoke box and all black boiler. And then comes with the this variant came with red. So and then here's the other MT3 Mountain without the skyline and with the other, still with funnel 2. I didn't change it this time. But I've seen that these look the best with funnel 1. These look the best with funnel 1. We also didn't look, I don't think we looked at the cab of the MT3s. Let's do that here. I don't know if this is the same or if it's different, but yeah, that's everything. So from Tillman Yard, once again, we're here. I would like to thank you guys for joining me on this little welcome back video, and the link to Green Coast will be in the description, and I hope you guys enjoy the content that you do pick up, no matter your Trainz version. Oh yeah, also, just so you guys know, no, these are not Tane compatible, so just a fair warning before you try and get these are not Tane compatible, unfortunately. I wish you guys could experience these amazing locomotives too, but they're not. But yeah, I hope you guys do enjoy the content that Green Coast has so graciously put out in the past. And if the creator does come back to fix everything or just to make new stuff, welcome back Green Coast Studios, because it's very rare that we get a Trainz third-party content creator and they're lost to time. Do they come back and you get to get their content? Usually when you lose them, they are gone for good, because they're seeking other ventures, or they just got tired of Trainz. Because, you know, sometimes Trainz is a little bullcrap. But that's that. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope you guys enjoy the content once again. From Tillman, once again. This has been TRKGaming&RailProductions, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy driving, guys.